Also, guys, if you have not watched the very first season of Niger 90 Sports, go and check those ones out. Post this video, check those other ones out of audio also, and then come back straight to this one because we have some tea we need to talk about, guys. We got a lot of tea. But first of all, guys, welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you've been good. I hope your week was great, guys. And yeah, this week has been a lot, or let's say last week has been a lot for me. Currently, I'm on vacation and I have 1 week vacation. I'm not traveling actually, but I was actually thinking about traveling. Let's be for real. Let me talk to you for a second, guys. Can I talk to you for a second, guys? Okay. I was thinking actually of traveling, and I was actually scrolling online, checking many websites for traveling agency also. And I had some great ideas, some great countries I wanted to see. But your girl forgot that she actually was expecting a lot of packages, and she has also some business she actually needs to, currently undergoing. So I said, no vacation for me. And since it's only like 1 week vacation, I said, you know what, let me save the money actually, and then I'm gonna go. Wait, okay? And she's been going out like she's been more dressing like not provocative or something, but you know what? Girly skirt, mini skirt, and heels. And she recently posted online for a few weeks, I think. She posted online like something about like how people were just looking at her really rude. You know, when somebody's looking at you like judging you, like seriously, like judging, this judgmental look, like they'll be looking at you like this. Like it's crazy. For my audio people, you know exactly what I'm talking. If you don't see my face, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you hear exactly what I mean, like the way they will be judging you with their looks, it's crazy. I swear to God, it's fucking crazy. So she came online and she was like, I went out, I was feeling good, I lost a lot of weight, and I wear heels, and people were like giving me like this judgmental looks. That's what she said. She said people were like giving like judgmental look, the way she dressed, and I don't know. I seriously don't know. I have it sometimes also. The way I don't, you know what? Me, I'm the kind of person, you know what? You can give me your judgmental look the way you want. I don't give a fuck. Because if I catch you, if let me repeat again. If I catch you giving me your judgmental look, the way I will be sniffing at you, nah, the way I will give you my judgmental look, my Nigerian look back, you will not believe it in your life. Say, now person they give you look like this. You not gonna believe them. And so she was ranting online about it, and she's like, she doesn't understand why people in Germany are like this. And this is not the first time we actually seen videos like this going viral online, and women are complaining literally in Germany, like every time a woman dress up or heels or whatever, not even the men, it's mostly the women, other women that are actually judging. And I'm like, why the fuck you judging other woman? As a woman, are you not supposed to uplift and actually, make the other woman feel safe and tell her she looks good? I get it if somebody look trashy. I get that one, you know what I mean? But still, it's not your fucking business. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Like, if you go outside, if you decide to go outside with a trash bag over your head, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. As long as you look good with a trash bag over your head, girl, I'm gonna be your cheerleader. I'll be like, yeah, girl, you go, girl, with a trash bag. You look fantastic. You look great. You rock this shit, girl. I would be like supportive. But if you wear something like, I don't know, even a trash bag can look cute and sexy, but you know what I mean? Like, there are some people, the way they dress sometimes, it's just killing me. It's just fucking killing me. So but I find it really funny because people are like in Germany, I don't know, they talk about, yeah, there's no racism in Germany and blah, blah, blah. I talked the last time about my experience at my workplace as a train attendant on the train, what I actually experienced with one white woman called Karen. And I actually thought that was the end of the story, guys. This is what I thought. That was the end of the story. She get out of the train, she goes away, I go my way, and that's it. So last week, tell me why. Last week, I'm on work. I'm in the train working. I'm on my way to Berlin, first of all. Second of all, And then later, I think throughout the day, I got a message on my work phone from one of my bosses. I got a message from one of my bosses, and he's like, "Yeah, there was a complaint about you in a train last week. Do you remember? I'm gonna send you the complaint so you can actually write a statement." I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Read it out because it's actually not for you people, but some of my people that actually listen to my podcast know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is crazy, but let me summarize actually what she said in the complaint. Because you know when you are like, I'm gonna write a complaint that actually makes sense, but I'm gonna twist the word and lie and be racist in the complaint. This is what she was doing, because there was no explanation, no reasonable complaint. There was nothing indicated in that way. It was just bullshit from the beginning to the end. It was just bullshit what she was writing. She stated like something about like yeah, I took a phone in my hands and I booked a ticket through our account, got money from our account, and I throw the phone back to her and she couldn't see at all and she want the money back or else she's gonna sue the B and me. I was like, girl, wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. I'm confused. Why are you twisting the story? The story goes like this, like I said the last time. I told you to book a ticket. I gave you 10 minutes exactly. I came by 15 minutes later. You didn't bought the ticket. You have the audacity to come and ignore me when I told you, say, do you have the ticket? You did like say you didn't saw me, first of all. Second of all, I asked you again, did you bought the ticket? And you were giving me bullshit complaint. I don't give a fuck about your complaint. You boarded the train. You knew exactly you had a problem. So why didn't you stand up before and come to me? Since when they bone they go to the dog? I'm confused. Like I said the last time, since when they bone they go to the dog? Come on, explain. Oh, anybody who know that one, come forward. Come and explain to me, because me and they confused for my head. Maybe I did a young woman. That's why I don't understand this German nonsense sometimes, because I don't understand that one. Second of all, I gave you time to book a ticket. You didn't. You have that the audacity. You didn't even mention that one at all. That I gave you time. You didn't say that one. You knew yourself your ticket was not valid for the day. And I told you that the ticket was not valid for the day. You had many chances to come to me forward and tell me actually what your issue was. You didn't do it. You sat down. You did like you didn't saw me. You gave me the excuses. You didn't saw me when I was passing through 3 times. You didn't saw me, Abby. So because I'm black, you didn't saw me, Abby. Now what for you? No wonder. Nah, so they start the wala now. I don't do anything. I don't talk. I don't say anything. So I helped you. You were sitting in a 2-seat area. I put the table down on the seat beside you and told you, put your phone down. I'm going to show you step for step how you're going to buy the ticket. You yourself clicked everything. You were the one clicking everything on your phone, not me. Because one thing I'm not going to do is touch anybody's phone without permission. Even if you give me permission, I'm not gonna do it, because I just don't like gems. I don't like it. I always carry like a disinfection bottle in my walking bag. It's always have it with me everywhere I go in the workplace, because I don't like touching people's things. And I don't like what I don't like people do to me. I will not do it to anybody else. Even exactly like my customer, I will never do it. Just that the kind of person I am. So you bought a ticket yourself. So how is it that you are saying in your complaint that I took your phone, I bought your ticket, and I throw the phone back? If I really did throw your phone back, your phone was supposed to break or not? I'm confused. Your phone it didn't break. Okay. Second one. Third one. You didn't even write. She didn't even have the guts to write in that complaint that she was actually what you call it? She was actually coming for me, attacking my character. That one didn't say, because she found it very, very unnecessary to mention that she was the one attacking my character. So I left, didn't say anything. So when she wanted to get off board, second guys, can I talk to you for a second, guys? Okay. I was thinking actually of traveling, and I was actually scrolling online, checking many websites for traveling agency also. And I had some great ideas, some great countries I wanted to see. But, your girl forgot that she actually was expecting a lot of packages, and she has also some business she actually needs to, currently undergoing. So I said no vacation for me. And since it's only like 1 week vacation, I said, you know what, let me save the money actually. And then I'm gonna go in December. I have in October to my birthday. Shout out to my Scorpion gangs. I have in October my birthday, end of October and November. I have 3 weeks holiday, and that's where I'm gonna go out with a bang out of Germany. But since we are currently on the topic of Germany, guys, have you noticed something? I mean, the hair is shorter, but girl, you know what? I bought a new color, and I'm actually thinking of going back black. Anybody that doesn't see me, or you're just hearing the audio, for my people that are actually only hearing the audio, I have been rocking like up to 1 years now. I've been rocking a pixie cut. So my pixie cut journey was like, I had before I had locks, and I was doing it myself, and then later I was always like seeing videos online. I was always, since 3 years ago, I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna go with pixie cut. I just feel like it's just for me, it's just my calling, it's just me, pixie cut. So I just decided one day, woke up, took the scissors in my hand, and just snip, snap, snip, snap, just cutting hair off. I was like, you know what, the hair needs to go. So I'm rocking since 1 year. I have been rocking a pixie cut, and I love it. I love it. I have been dyeing the hair in different colors, but you know what? Anyone that is naturally black haired know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going back black because black is always gonna do it for me. Black hairstyle and the hair color is just different. It makes your face, your whole face just look different. Your whole demeanor just change. You know what I mean? It's just fucking change. And I love it. I like this like I have like brown now, brown cast like brownish hair color going on. But you know what, I say, you know what, nah, I'm not feeling it anymore. And since the weather has been changing up and down in Germany, we are currently in April. If everybody have not noticed, we are almost done with April, and I'm actually happy April is going, because April has been giving me like depression weather in Germany. Depression. If I tell you guys, depression is wassa, fucking wassa. Because why the heck is the weather changing in Germany? Like every two days, the weather is literally changing. Doesn't make fucking sense. Like a few weeks ago, a few days ago, let me not extragolate. A few days ago, it was actually really sunny. We have 21 degree in Cologne. I don't know the rest of Germany, but I'm talking for Cologne and Düsseldorf. So we had like 21 degree. Everybody was outside. You know what I mean? Like we be outside. Everybody literally was outside, and it was crazy. The weather was great. And the funny thing is, the mood swing of the German people. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, raise your hand, because I can tell you stories about German mood swing. The way their mood swing is like it's crazy. It's exactly like their weather. I've talked about this the last few weeks, and it's still the same. It's still the same. I don't understand how your mood swing can just be like the weather like this. The weather is shitty, and some of them, when it's like rain, she had the audacity to keep touching me, and then later said something rude to me when she got off the train. That thing she didn't ever mention, but she find it very, very important to mention in a complaint that it was a black African woman. That's very important for her. It was very, very important to her to mention that it was a black African woman that was actually very rude to her, and she have never experienced something like this in her life before. Like, girl, the person who's supposed to correct the complaint is me. This is what I mean when I say, you know what, sometimes I'm just being too nice to these people. I'm just being too nice. So later that day, of course I'm going to be angry, because first of all, my boss sent me something like this when I was working. First of all, I was very rude at him. I was very angry at him, not rude. I was very angry at my boss, because how the hell you going to send me something like this when exactly it's going to trigger me at work, and I'm working professionally now, and I don't know, I have to calm myself down, first of all. Second of all, you are telling me, yeah, we need to write I need you to write a statement because they want to actually, she's complaining she wants to sue it. Now me she wants to, na mama when she wants to, she dey crazy for where? For where? You are the one complaining and lying in your complaint. You are literally lying and being really racist in your complaint. And you're asking me to come and write something. Like, are you for real? Do you even see where the miscommunication and the issue is? Do you even see the issue? So of course, I called my colleague that I work with that day, because she's from Cameroon. She's one of my best colleagues and best friends also. She's from Cameroon. And she was like, girl, what the hell? I sent her the complaint. She was like shocked, literally shocked, because she was like, I can't even believe what this woman write. This woman is literally lying through her teeth. She didn't have a shame in the world. She's lying through her fucking teeth. Like, everything she wrote is a fucking lie. So I wrote my statement, and my colleague needed to write her own also, because they wanted from both of us the statement. So since she was not with me that day, since she was not there when the situation happened, actually, I told her, you can only write what I actually tell you, because you were not there. But let's go back to the situation where she was like complaining, where she writes in a statement like, yeah, that I took her phone and I throw the phone and I actually bought a ticket with her phone. If I really did do something like that, if I'm a really bad person, like she's saying, many customers were sitting around. She was not the only one sitting in the coach. There were many people sitting around. Someone, like always, someone will have say something and say, "Oh, how could you do that? This is not how you treat customer." But funny enough, nobody said anything. Nobody said anything, because she was the aggressor one. She was the one being very rude to me. Nobody said anything. It's really funny how some people can twist and turn their story to mend their own decision and their own like, this is so crazy. I was so angry. So I went home that day. I came back and I was like, I need to calm down. I really need to calm down, because I was so angry. I came home that day and I was like, you know what? I need to somehow calm down, because I need to write a reasonable reply to this. And I don't want to sound like, like this angry black woman, because that's how they like to paint us. They like to paint us like these angry, rash black women that is loud and everything. This is what they like to do. They like to paint this picture of black women. So I said, you know what? I'm a professional woman. You know what I mean? I don't work like this, especially for my workplace. This is not how I work. So I wrote my reply to that, send it. And then my boss was like, yeah, if you have a few minutes time, I would like to talk to you. I was like, no, no, bro, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody, because, first of all, I know it's not his fault that he has to send me this, because it's his job. Because they want a reply from upstairs, the boss upstairs. They want a reply and close this case. I get it, but you, as my boss, and you know me personally, you are not supposed to call. So I picked the call. I didn't check the number, and somebody was like, "Hey, do you have time?" I was like, "With this." And it's like, yeah, he's the boss. Okay. I said, oh, okay. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, can we talk for a few minutes because of this complaint? And I just want to hear how you're feeling and everything. I said, you know what? Okay, let me talk to him now. Since I've been avoiding him since like 1 week, I've been literally avoiding him for 1 week, because I was not in the mood to hear anything from his mouth. I was not ready for that. So I went outside and he was like, literally like, yeah, I'm really sorry you had to go through something like this. And there are always customer, they are always twist and turn the story the way they want it, because they want to get the benefit out of it. And I told him I get it, but I told him also, you know what? I get it from the personal space management that they want to close this kind of complaint. But if you get a kind of complaint like this and you read through this complaint, you know exactly if it's actually a complaint or if it's just being racist or attacking the person. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot tell me that from the personal management, they didn't read this complaint and didn't get it, that it was actually not a complaint. It was just being rude and attacking a person, especially as a black person. And I told him, like, they are not supposed to be sending us something like this. It's not even me. I'm not only the black one. I'm not even generally talking about black, I'm talking about everyone from different country, from different nation. You are not supposed, from the management office, you are not supposed to be sending your employees, you are not supposed to be sending them something like this. You know what I mean? I get it, you want to close the case, but case closed. upstairs. You know what I mean? The case supposed to be closed. As soon as you get that stupid complaint on your table, you are supposed to close that case and then throw it to the trash and be like, girl, this is not a complaint. If you want to complain, complain about what actually happened. You know what I mean? If she really did treat you rude, then be truthful. But don't be writing complaints and you are saying the half of the truth, or you are even twisting everything to your benefits. This is not a complaint. This is just being bullied. It's just bullying. So, and I told him that. I told him it's really unfortunate that I've been in Cologne, working in Cologne now up to 3 years. I've been a train attendant up to 9 years. And I changed the company. I actually, no, not the company. I changed I changed the city from Hamburg to Cologne because of my ex that time. You know, I was in a relationship that time and I changed actually because of that. I moved. So, and I told him, you know, I've been in Cologne since up to 3 years now. And every time I always get this racist and everyone is attacking me, and it's mostly always a white person attacking me on the train. And I find it really funny because in Hamburg I had never had a situation like this. So how come that since I've been in Cologne 3 years now, up to 3 years, I've been getting non-stop racism everywhere I go in the train? This is not funny anymore. I told him also it's not funny because sometimes it's just like, you know, you attacking a person just because you don't like actually that the person is telling you, oh, your ticket it's not the right ticket, your ticket is actually it's the wrong ticket. You know what I mean? Just because I'm doing my work, what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, I'm doing my work. Okay, if you go to the airport, they are also doing their work. You know, if you go to an office, you want to buy something, the person sitting behind the desk is also doing their work. We are all doing our work, but you can't come forward and be complaining about something you know it's actually your fault, not the company's fault. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how it works. That's not how the life works, you know? So, yeah, guys, but that's actually the story I wanted to tell you about. I wanted to give you a little bit update about what has been going on in my life. And yeah, let me actually know what you think about this kind of topic. If you want to hear more about my work space or about my work experience with DB, and I know many people want to hear a lot of story from DB, like, yeah, how come DB's always delay? How come nothing works at DB? I get it. We can do that one also. But if, like I said before, if you want to hear more about those kind of topics and stories, just let me know. I'm gonna definitely talk about this more. It'll come the next few weeks. But guys, that's actually it for this week. I'm just gonna keep it short and cute and cutesy. We're gonna keep it cutesy, guys. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this week. If you want to be part of the gang, like I said before, turn in your notification. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be part of the gang also, and check out also my social media channel so you can actually follow your girl. And also I do private TikToks also, and on my private account there is where you can actually watch some videos for my working space. And guys, thank you so much. We're at the end of the show. What am I supposed to tell you? Oh, this is crazy. We are officially at season 2, episode 11. I don't have so much finger for this, guys. We are at season 2 currently, and this is crazy. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in again. And yeah, guys, stay blessed, have a nice weekend, and till next time.